That's the lush cave. That's it. Oh, and okay, let's start collecting a bunch of stuff. And let's start working on the lush biome. So I know if you bone meal lush blocks, it will go to dirt, right? But would it go upward? So if I put dirt like this, kind of high, and I bone meal it, would it? Oh my god, it actually works. And let's also change this little area to clay. And let's remove like half of this bottom part, and let's make that clay layer with the water, you know, where like the axolotl spawn. Oh my god, what if I bring an axolotl here? That is a great idea. Thank you, Cookie, thank you. Okay, now let's just fill this in with water, and oh, that's perfect. The water is a nice bright baby blue, which matches so well with the lush biome. There we go. And now let's start adding a little bit of decoration, like some big drip leaves. I don't know if these grow. Oh, we can just do that. Okay, let's add some azalea trees, and let's put these everywhere. Actually, there's some trees up here. Honestly, I don't even need to do this. I can just bone meal it, right? And then trees will grow. And with the flowering azaleas, I can just throw them everywhere where I think is missing some to add a bit of color. Luckily, I have these glow berries I can just hang from the top here and add even more color. Make it look super luscious. And I almost forgot the spur blossoms. Okay, I might have added a little too much. A lot of things here. And if you guys know me, you guys know I love leaves. So let's come over here and grow some of these trees and just shear the leaves. And now we have a bunch of azalea leaves to throw inside the lush biome. And I want to try to make it look like it's wrapping around these pillars, and also kind of drooping over the cliff. There's one more thing I want to add to the lush biome, and that is an axolotl. I thought I was gonna take like 10 minutes to find you. Okay, you're literally just there waiting for me. Okay, let's call you Scooter Man and get into my boat, please. Can you even get into a boat, or would you drown? Come on, Scooter Man. Can I leave him? Oh, I could. Come with me. And let's just jump into the water. Okay, and let's go, buddy. Oh my god, this guy's excited. Look at him. Wait a second. I could just water bucket him, can't I? Hey, stop moving, Scooter Man. Oh my god, yo, come back. Okay, I got him. Yes, my first axolotl in this world. Alright, and Scooter Man can live right here. Hopefully he doesn't run away and die. Yeah. And that is the second last biome complete. And next up, I think we should build a simple desert biome, even though it's gonna blend in very well with the end stone. And luckily the desert right here, so let's grab some. Let's also snatch some cactuses. So I'm guessing this biome will be pretty boring and simple since it's kind of a desert. I mean, there's not much to a desert. I'll try my best to spice it up by like adding a camel or something to it. Right over here, let's build a cave so I can try to fit a desert temple right in the middle of it. And let's build the cave now that will arc over this little spot. Okay. Okay, that's enough space for a very small temple. Now let's continue the biome all the way to the top. And there we go. Now let's add a little bit of decor, some cactuses and some dead bushes. I don't know if that counts as decor or not, but it's the only thing I can add, and I can barely add it anywhere here. And now to build a desert temple, let's craft some smooth stone, what they call it, cut stone now, what the heck, and some chiseled sandstone. And let's build the temple right in the cave. And there is our desert biome. All 8 biomes are complete. Now I just need to find an animal to put inside it. Maybe like a bunny or a camel or anything that looks deserty. Ooh, a donkey works, right? Let's grab him and let's take him over to the desert. Down you go. Good luck. Let's name him Gusto, and you can live right over here. Gusto. And now all 8 biomes are complete. And the reason why I made the bottom the end biome is because when I go through, it really look like I'm going through into the end, which is a perfect transition to start building the end biome. And why is there a shulker right there? Oh, let's come over here and grab some chorus fruit. This is what it's called, chorus fruit. Wow, maybe I am smart. And I'm pretty sure if I just plant this, it'll grow some chorus thingies, those big thingies, those, yeah. let's plant a whole bunch around. Oh yeah, it's already growing. Wow, that's really fast. And now I'm gonna try to add some terrain around the end so it doesn't look too flat. And there's gonna be little bumps here and there. And there's one more thing I want to add to the end biome down there, and that is this random shulker that showed up. So I don't really know how he got here. I did not take him through the portal, so he just randomly showed up. So might as well put him to good use. I think that should work. I think I could get him into a boat now. Oh yes, we got it. Let's bolt him over to the end portal. Oh, what? Stop! Yo, this guy's dancing on my shulker. Alright. Whoa, what's going on here? Okay, let's... Oh no! I goofed that. Okay, I need to bring... Shim, stop. He's stuck there. I can't break his boat. He's in there. Okay, what if I just do that? What if I just put TNT here, and hopefully it breaks the boat instead of breaking the shulker? Let's pray. It hurt the shulker, but it didn't break the boat. Let's just put it right there. And at least the boat broke. So now the end biome is complete without the shulker. And now let's actually start transforming this end portal. My idea is to have like a ring around the end portal frame and have some glass making it look super cool. It doesn't sound that cool, but you're gonna have to trust me. It's gonna look amazing. So now let's build a small ring. Okay, and now let's make it thicker. And right in the middle, I want to add a couple layers of glass, which means I need to bring this down a couple of blocks. Let's build another circle at the bottom. Let's put the glass in. I got magenta and pink to match with the purple blocks and the end theme. So let's see how it looks. Let's put down the first layer, and my plan is to put a second layer on top of it that's pink, and then sandwich it with another magenta. So when you look down, it looks kind of cool. It's like faded. Okay, this is taking a little too long. Let's fly up here, and well, bam. Yeah, that required a lot of glass. I think it was worth it, because look how cool that looks. And last but not least, I want to add a nice little transition from the outside of the entire ring to the ocean, which means I need 3 colors of glass. Blue stained glass, light blue stained glass, and cyan, which means I need even more sand. And now I need to smelt all of this. Oh, man. And now let's add some blue stained glass all over the ring of this. So I do want it to look kind of faded, if you know what I mean. So like, let's build in an example. This middle part will be thicker, and then it will slowly transition to cyan, like so. And then some light blue stained glass, kind of just like floating around like this. Basically like this, all around the ring of this. And the blue stained glass is done. Now let's switch to cyan. A nice little transition. Alright, that is the cyan all complete all the way around. And now for the final light blue stained glass. And we're done. That is the end portal completely transformed, with 8 unique biomes on every single side and a giant circle in the middle of the ocean. And now let's go through the end portal, and the actual end looks pretty bad. What would it look like if I transformed it? I have a big problem. On the last episode, I transformed the end portal into this awesomeness. But the actual end is non-awesomeness. Unawesomeness? So to fix this, I have a pretty rad idea. Since the end dimension is supposed to be the space of Minecraft, it would look pretty cool if I transformed the end to look like Mars. And build a dome-shaped base in the middle using all 10 of the obsidian pillars. So let's build a frame out of dirt to see how big this is really gonna be. There we have the pillars, and now let's start building out the frame of the base. And there we go. Putting some white concrete. Okay, we are at the height I want to be at, and now right in the another layer of magenta and purple at the very top. Okay, well, building this one pillar, 6 stacks of a lot of glass. Now we have to times that by 9 pillars. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of work. Well, let's start mining some quartz. Holy Look at the amount of ghasts right here. There's 4. Yeah, Minecraft really hates me. You guys all need to give back my dirt. You're making a mess all over the end. Look at this. Look at all this dirt placed there. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Alright, I got some more quartz blocks, and let's start building some more pillars. Okay, that is my second one complete, and it took me 30 minutes to build just one of these, which is a lot longer than I expected. Yup, 4 hours just for these pillars. And bam. Yeah, that was a lot harder than I thought. That is because I totally forgot about the obsidian I needed to mine. But that's enough work on the pillars for now. Let's change the ground up to make it actually look like Mars. I'm guessing red sand looks the most like the Mars' surface, and this terracotta or orange terracotta. I feel like we can also use the normal terracotta. This looks like the Mars ground. So let's collect some of these materials. Okay, this is taking too long. There we go. Let's get haste 2. Give me my diamond back. Bam. And this should be a breeze. Yes. This makes my life a lot easier. Yeah. Okay, filled up 3 shulker boxes full of materials. And now let's start transforming the end. At first, I was planning on mining away all the end stone and then replacing it with terracotta, but that would take way too long. So let's just put it over and pretend that the end stone isn't there. After a whole entire end island. I don't want to just have only terracotta laid down. And after that, terracotta. Transition period. I think it looks pretty good. I actually like that a lot. Collecting terracotta, placing it down back to the cover every single end stone block into terracotta. I've only completed like half, or that's like a quarter actually, or a third of transforming the end into Mars. There's a lot more work than that. The next for you, it will only be 1 second. Isn't that a cool transition? Anyways, I have basically completed the entire end island. Don't look at that, please. Delete that from your memory, and yeah, it's starting to look like Mars. Not really, we still have a lot of detail to add. And let's start that by adding some lava pools around here. So let's carve out a big circle, absolutely perfect circle, and let's go grab some buckets. Let's collect some lava. And it kind of sucks because I need to fill in every single block. It doesn't flow around. Should be good, right? Finally, that took a lot of buckets just to fill in 1 lava pool. And that's small. I think that is better. Perfect. No, I'm just kidding. That doesn't live up to cookie standard. You have to make a big one over here. Okay, so I finished adding a bunch of lava pools all around the end. As you can see, there's just little pools around. And later on, I'm going to add a bunch of random space stuff like solar panels or rovers and stuff. I think that'll be pretty cool. For now, whoa. Calm down, Charlie Brown. Jeez Louise. Okay, I don't think he could get me up here. I need to grab a weapon. Now come at me. Oh, there you are. Yeah, that's what I thought. You know what? I'm even gonna burn your guts. How you like that? But before we start adding some fancy stuff around, let's actually work on the main part of the base. Finish up this frame here. Oh, wow, that did a lot more damage than I thought. Okay, so let's just follow this frame and go all the way around. Okay, that took about like 2.5 stacks of quartz blocks just to go once around the entire ring. And now we just gotta do it like 20 blocks higher. Yeah, why do I do this to myself? This is pain. But it's gonna be so worth it, guys. Once I'm done at the end of the video, this is gonna look insane. So that's about 2% of the entire build, somewhere around that. And I'm already out of quartz, basically. Well, let's go to the nether and continue mining for some quartz. Alright, let's continue this madness. And that is just about more than half of the base complete. But I already ran out of quartz, so let's spend the next few hours collecting even more quartz and getting right back to building the giant bunker. Wait, that wasn't a squid. So I was just mining my light gray concrete, and I randomly spelt out this. It just so happened that I wrote out subscribe, so you guys should do that. Thank you. Let's hit 3 million subscribers. Let's go, Cookie Army! And there we go. The entire dome is complete. Now we're protected from all of the aliens. By aliens, I mean these guys. Okay, I'm sorry. But there's still some minor things I want to fix up with this dome, which is like thickening up these borders on every side right here, because one block isn't enough in my opinion. So let's just thicken it up on either side. So one here and one on this side, like so. And also thickening up the circle around this border right here. So let's add an extra ring around the rosy right here. And since I have purple stained glass all over these little chimney pillar things, kind of want to add another layer of purple stained glass around this perimeter right here to kind of stand it out and it looks like it's like glowing or something. Let's first remove this stone ring. I'm not sure why I even built it. It was a waste of time. Do I have any stained glass left? Nice. I have 6. Life is good. Life is good. And job's finished. That was easy. Nah, I'm just kidding. Come on, I must have some stained glass in here. Just a couple pieces. Oh, 12 magenta. That's a start. And that's the end. Let's grab some lapis. Do you have any red dye? 1. Let's go. Okay, there has to be a faster way of getting poppies than this, because I haven't got a single one. Oh. Yes, I got 1. I have an idea. I just need to find myself a tall rose bush, which is right here, actually. And I have a sneaky suspicion that if you take bone meal and right-click this, oh yeah, and you can turn this into 2 red dye. There's some purple dye, and I think if you put 4 of these, it gets you magenta. Oh my. Oh guys, I'm a cheater. Wow, I'm standing on it. Yeah, I'm not a fraud. Anyways, with all the glass I made, I want to have it at least 4 blocks thick, so it gives it some depth. For example, right here, it looks like you're kind of going deep in, because it's kind of layered. So that's exactly what I want to do here. Alright, there we go. And now you guys have a perfect view to watch me build beautiful circles. So I got 2 layers of glass complete, but I still need 3 more. But luckily, on the last episode, by the way, if you haven't watched it, you should probably go check it out. I built a sand duper. So now I have unlimited sand to smelt into glass. And while I wait for all that to smelt, let's get myself some more red dye. Why is there a burning wandering trader in my house? Okay, put on some sunscreen next time. Okay, hopefully that's enough. Let's finish this off. And there we go. Take a look at the sky, and wow, that looks really cool. And once I fill in the middle with some grass and some houses, it's gonna look pretty insane in contrast to the outside of here. Let's start working on the outskirts of this wasteland. Like right here, I think I'm gonna build a small rocket ship on top of a landing pad. And now in the middle, I'm thinking of putting some blackstone.
Mit YouTube Music Premium hast du die volle Kontrolle über deine Musik. Du kannst ohne Unterbrechung Musik hören, Tracks herunterladen und deine Songs.
Thinking of putting some blackstone, and this is where the spaceship will be taking off and landing. And there we go. So now let's map out some thrusters for the rocket ship. I think I'm just gonna simply put them in every corner, like so. And now on every side, I'm gonna build some wings or some landing pad things. You know what I mean? So let's put some stairs going up like this. I'm not sure how high to bring it up. Maybe just stairs like that. I did not mean to hit you. Sorry. That's not a bad start, right? I mean, it's not much, but I can see it coming together. So now let's try to build out these corners here, kind of like that, just to see what kind of shape I'm going for this spaceship. This is harder than it looks. One final touch of the spaceship, which I need campfires for. Let's actually move the thrusters up a block, like this. It leaves a little gap right here underneath it. And now if I put campfires right here and slabs over it, would it go through? Actually, let's go through. That's awesome. Okay, let's put campfires on all of these thrusters like this. Okay. I ran out. Bam, bam, bam.
Okay.
Bam. We're in slabs. And now it really looks like the thruster is about to take off. It's like warming up, you know? Let's cover up the top. Actually, let's replace the top with some granite. So it looks a little more like industrialized. So it's like tougher material, you know? And the final reveal. That's my spaceship. It kind of looks a little weird at the top, but I really don't know how to smooth it out. Right in the middle of the spaceship, I have the generator. And the thrusters look like it's about to take off. And I'm about to take off too. See ya. And just a quick reminder, this is what the end looked like at the beginning of the video, and this is what it looks like now. And we're still not even close to finished. So far, I have the main base in the middle complete. I still need to add a bit of detail and add the plains biome on the inside. I have the spaceship on the top left corner, and I still need to build a few things, like a satellite dish, some rovers, and finally the Ender Dragon skeleton laying to rest. So now over here in this corner, let's build a satellite dish. It's gonna be another circle like usual. You can't go wrong, sir. Come on. There we go. And my plan is to kind of stand on and the satellite dish is complete. I feel like I made a big mistake though, because the satellite dish is pointing into the main base. I feel like I should have made it point that way, so it actually looks like it's pointing deep into space, trying to find like some alien life. But it's just pointing straight into the base, which... yeah, let's just not pay attention to the small details. And now let's make some solar panels. I don't really remember how to make it. I think I need redstone, glass, and slabs. And I ran out of redstone, bruh. Never mind, I'm dumb. I don't need redstone. Duh. I need quartz. Wow, my brain's really the size of a raisin. There we go. And let's slap these solar panels right over here. I'm not sure how to really build this. I might just make it like this thick. I don't want it too thick. Kind of like that. And then put some daylight sensors on top, maybe. I'll lift it up one more and do that. Okay, that looks a little weird. Let's have it stick out a little bit more. And yeah, I actually like that. And let's pretend the sun is over there somewhere. Now let's just build a bunch of these. There we go. It's not the best looking solar panels ever, but it serves the function. And now we have a structure in every single corner except this side. And on this side, I want to build an Ender Dragon skeleton, just like right here. So it looks like it died and it's just like the bones. Do I have any bones laying around? Please tell me I do. 23 bone blocks, and that's it. I'm filthy rich. This is what I got for the dragon. It's alright. I mean, it's really hard to build a head. I tried making the jaw right here, so see I'm standing in the Ender Dragon's jaw. Use the rib cage, one of the wings, and the other wing over here. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on, but I really tried my best. Now let's add some finishing touches by adding some ancient debris right over here on the backside of the Ender Dragon. And this will be fossilized Ender Dragon poop. Looks amazing, smells amazing. Now that we have a satellite dish, a spaceship, some solar panels, and the dead Ender Dragon here with some nice juicy poop, let's finally start working on the inside of the dome. Let's grab some grass, a bunch of dirt, and some saplings to start. Now let's start working on the overworld. I think I do need to remove 1 or 2 layers of endstone though, which is going to be a pretty big pain. And for the overworld inside the dome, I do want a little river kind of flowing down a mountain and then splitting into 2 going around the end portal, kind of like this. So the water will go down here and then go this way and that way. Hopefully I make it look good, because right now it's yeah, the work in progress. Now let's bring the grass all the way to the edge and throw in some grass so the grass can grow. And let's make this place look amazing. And to end this side of the river, I think I'm gonna make a big waterfall into the ground. So I'll mine a big chunk into like a ravine or something, and just the water will pour inside. I think that'd be kind of cool. Can't wait till I bring that to life. But right now we're in the baby steps. Oh no, maybe I shouldn't have made it out of dirt. These Endermen just pick up the dirt and grass and just hold it. Why? What? Oh no. So far I got half of the terrain complete. Right here, this gap will be a ravine where the waterfall will go down into, and right here will be a nice little sand biome right beside the river, and all these guys are just finessing all of my dirt. This is getting really annoying. Now let's grab some stones, some sand, and while we wait for all the grass to grow into the dirt, let's start working on the river here. Let's add a bunch of stone at the bottom, and over here, let's change this into sand. And now let's put in the little desert or beach biome to add a bit more color and make it look a bit cooler, just for the Enderman to steal it and pick it up and place it somewhere else. Another beach biome over here on this side. To fix this problem, it seems like these Endermen always like to attack me. They seem to like taking the edges off these corners, so what if I just take the end stone and cover up the edges, because they can't pick up these blocks. Let's just put it all around here. Hopefully it fixes this problem. But there's nothing I can do about these corners, so yeah, it's kind of still a problem. Yeah, now they're stealing these corners, bruh. And why do you just walk into that specific hole? Come on, put that grass block down. I need that. That's mine. Come back. Okay, I have another fix. Maybe if I put slabs down on these edges, it will prevent them from grabbing dirt. I feel like it wouldn't fix it, but I have to try to do something here. Okay, I waited like 5 minutes and it seems like it's actually working. I don't see any of the dirt on the edges being picked up. I do see sand being picked up. I think I fixed the problem. It just looks kind of stupid. Now I don't need to deal with all this stupid dirt being placed around. I hate Enderman. Why did I build this in the end? I mean, honestly, they are pretty good workers sometimes. Like, look, they're placing it sometimes in the right spot. So the next step now is to wait for all the grass to grow, but while I do that, let's work on this river right here. Let's make an infinite water source right here. Here we go. But this should prevent the Enderman from stealing water from the edges. I do need to place the water in very specific spots so it actually looks like flowing like a river. You guys know what I mean? Because right now it's kind of shallow right here, so I would put some water like that so it looks like it's flowing more. Okay, so far so good. It's just looking a little shallow, so let's add some more water at the end here so the water just thickens up. And let's make this slightly thicker so there's more of a gradient of water, I guess, like that. Okay, I finally hit the bottom here, so now this could just be flat water. It makes my life so much easier. Here we go. Yes, spam the water on the edges. Let's do it on this side as well. And we got ourselves a nice flowing river. So while I was working on the river, I realized the grass isn't really growing. Maybe grass can't grow in the end. It hasn't moved at all. Maybe it's a little too dark in there. Let's grab some torches and let's light her up. Alright, hopefully that works. It seems like it's working a little bit, yeah. And it might prevent Endermen from spawning. They could still teleport inside, but it might make it a little bit better, and it's definitely working, I think. Oh yeah, let me adjust. Yeah, there we go. I'm a math wizard. I can't believe I figured that all out by myself. But now that the grass is all grown, let's start decorating the plains biome. Let's start by adding some trees around. Let's add a little one right here, one up here, and I do want to build a house right in the middle here, and one over here on this flat area. So now let's grab some materials to build some little village houses. That is one village house done.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world.
And that's the second house complete. And it does seem like the Endermen are scared of light, because I don't see any Endermen anymore on the grass except for that guy. Which I don't understand, because Endermen should be afraid of me because my future is so bright. Okay, what am I doing next? Let's start working on this ravine right here. Start with a bunch of endstone. Okay, this is taking a little bit too long. Okay, that should be a big enough hole. It did destroy a lot of this grass, so I'm gonna fix it up and make it overhang it just a little bit so I don't need to deal with the mess in the walls. Okay, there we go. Now let's start adding some stone to make it look like an actual ravine. Alright, I added some frames for the ravine just to help guide me and build it in the right shape. So now let's start building it up and making it look as natural as possible. I got the stone all finished, and all I gotta do now is add some ores like coal, iron, and diamonds, some lava, and make the waterfall. And we got ourselves a ravine in the end. And now for the waterfall, hopefully it doesn't burn up the lava. I didn't really plan it. Oh. Okay, all right, we're good. And I made a little lake forming here, and there we go. The ravine is complete with ores and waterfall and some lava falls. And to finish up the plains biome, let's make a path from the village down to the river, just like that. And let's just add some fences. I can't forget my jungle leaves. And beside it, let's throw in some hay bales. And let's do the same exact thing over on this side. And now for the desert, let's put in some dead bushes all around and some cactuses. And last but not least, the bone meal. And I just realized bone mealing in the end doesn't give you any flowers. That's really boring. Yeah, let's go from this boring mess into this. Yeah, that looks a lot better and a lot more colorful. I love it. And just a quick reminder, this is what the end looked like at the beginning of the video. And this is what it looks like now. About 80% complete. We still have a few things to do, like building the other side over here, probably into the nether dimension, and adding a few more details to the pillars. But let's start on the nether. Okay, I built out the frame for the nether. This would be the crimson, the warped right here. And I want to connect a lava river to the water river and make it transition kind of cool. And now I want to build the nether fortress kind of just right in the smack middle of the nether rack. And on the Soul Sand Valley, I'll add some bone ribs or something. So let's get started out. Okay, I got the two biomes complete, and now let's work on the fun biomes, the crimson and the warped. Oh wait, I put those around. Let's first build out a little frame following this slope, so I can make a nice river lava river. My English is very good. And there we go, that should be good. Now let's start filling it in. Now for the painful, challenging part, which is putting lava all the way down this river and making it look actually good. Yes, this is going to be a process. We got another sugar box worth. Since we're getting closer to the water, I don't want to make obsidian, so I grabbed some orange stained glass, so hopefully it mixes in and looks like the lava, just like that, to make a separation. And now we can just have the lava just touch the water, and hopefully is not too noticeable. Now for the even more painful part, which is fixing up all of these little spots that need lava. Right at the border, I even added some lava underneath the orange stained glass, and it looks even better. Now it's time to decorate the nether. Let's go grab a bunch of those little vines and stuff, and oh, that is not my fireworks, that is bread. Let's grab a bunch of this stuff, like the roots, some weeping vines, remake some of these trees, and yeah, you guys know the process. Now let's grab all of my nether bricks. I'm gonna build just a single fortress tile, nothing too fancy. Let's build the pillar right here. I'm pretty sure it's 5 by 5 like this, and let's bring it up to the sky. And now let's have it overhang the ground a little bit, kind of like this, and it will be one of those broken off aisle thingies, so it's like kind of broken right here. And let's build the other pillar right against the wall here. Let's add some finishing touches by putting some quartz in here and some gold here and there. And last but not least, adding bones to the Soul Sand Valley biome. And there's my mini Ender Dragon skeleton, with one of its wings going down the ravine. And finally, inside the dome, all of the biomes are complete and all decorated. It looks pretty amazing. And for some reason, no Endermen come inside anymore. It's kind of weird. I'm not complaining though, but I wondered why. And the very last thing I need to do to transform the end is to decorate these pillars, because they're kind of plain. For the pillars, I'm thinking about using stone brick walls and a few iron fences. Oh, okay, that's a lot more than I need. So my idea is to have some stone brick walls going all the way up the sides of these pillars to kind of make it look more reinforced and sturdy from protect from the aliens or something. And right here, I wanted to add a sea lantern to add some light to the pillars, but I have a really good idea. What if I changed every sea lantern into a beacon? So that means every single pillar will get 4 beacons. And by doing some quick math, I think there's 10 pillars. That means I need 40 beacons. And 40 times 3 is 120 wither skeleton heads. That is going to be painful to get. Honestly, go big or go home. Well, I guess I am recording at home, but let's get the 40 beacons. Before we do that though, let's at least build the design on all the pillars. And at the very end, I can place the beacons right where this is. And I'm thinking of putting some grindstones right here. I'm not sure why or what's supposed to do, but yes, it makes the pillar look a little bit better. But imagine a beacon right there. Complete all of the pillars, and now for the most challenging part of the entire video. Let's fly over to my wither skeleton farm, and let's see how many heads I have to work with. I have 0. They have to be in here, right? Okay, are they in here? I have 51, okay. Well, 51 wither skeletons will only get me 17 beacons, which means I need double this and then some. Well, let's AFK right here until I get enough skulls. We got 120 wither skeleton skulls. Let's get my netherite chest plate on and a bunch of totems ready, and let's have fun. That's the first one. Oh, I forgot to grab arrows. Whoops, grab those. Okay. Here we go. One nether start. That's the second. The third. And there's my 40 nether stars. This might be a world record. But luckily, in the beginning of the video, I had to mine out a lot of obsidian. So that makes my life easy. And just like that, we don't have enough beacons. I need more glass, bro. There we go. And now with all these beacons, I can come over here and place 4 beacons on every single pillar in the end. Well, bam. Here goes the last beacon, replacing this sea beacon. Damn, but would you look at that? The beacon looks way better and brighter than sea lanterns, or any type of block I can put there. And that is how I transform the end in Minecraft Hardcore. Oh man, you guys should subscribe. That'll mean a lot. So you guys know me as the dude who uploads every Friday. But where did I go in January? Did he quit? Did he get sick?
Did he go to the gym every day and got ripped and turned into a beautiful, stunning gigapad?
Ooh, wait, I wrote that comment. Did he die? Well, I did almost die. Yeah, I'll tell you that story in a minute. But before I do, let's watch a quick cookie rewind of the best moments of 2022, shall we? Must be weird having seizures. Oh my god! Alright, so where have I been this entire month? No, I didn't quit, I didn't get sick or die, and I totally didn't get tired of working so much. We're never going outside and touching grass. Heck, I can't even touch grass. There's snow outside 6 months of the year. Look at all these giant dead bushes IRL. Like, I was totally doing just fine. I burnt out. Yup, the classic YouTuber excuse. Burnout. But it's true. I overworked myself, and I didn't really focus on my health. I was only focused on making YouTube videos for you guys to enjoy. So, yeah, I took the month off to relax. And I did some pretty exciting things. For example, I took my family on a vacation trip to Mexico. Our family didn't grow up super wealthy. Both my parents never went to school, so money didn't exactly grow on saplings for us. So this was our first ever vacation together as a family, and it was pretty great. You know, we did so many fun activities together, like eat, lay on the beach, eat again, swim, eat. You thought I was gonna say eat. I got you. We actually had dinner instead. And then sleep. Then repeat the next day. Jokes aside though, it was a great time for all of us, and we even went whale watching. We saw a few humpback whales that were almost the same size as me, and my brother decided to film it all on a time-lapse mode. Nice. You had one job, bro. We even saw some orca whales. I guess it's another type of whale. I didn't know it came in so many different forms. And our guide told us that spotting orcas are pretty rare, sighting only happening like once every 2 months. So it was a pretty big deal. Why, you may ask? Well, I don't know. Maybe because we were in a boat race from the Fast and Furious when our captain spotted the orca fins all the way in the distance in the ocean. I have no idea how he even spotted them so far away in the ocean. Rose got Optifine turned on with his render distance set to max. Let me tell you, it got pretty intense. I put my hand out trying to paddle to help speed up the boat so we could get there first. I was probably just slowing down the boat, but anyways, out of all the boats that arrived at the spot, the orcas decided to swim towards us. Because, you know, I'm just deliciososaurus. that was pretty cringe. But right before the orcas decided to swim underneath our boat, I decided to dunk my camera into the ocean and try to get a good video of them swimming under us. And what you're about to see will blow your mind. Just look closer. Sorry, I had to do it. But I just got a shadow of them. It's still pretty cool though. I also went on a skiing trip with a few friends. They told me it would be like a decently sized hill and I would be skiing down it, but like when we got there, it was a whole mountain. Like I couldn't even see the tippity-toppity. It was like Gigantamasaurus. Gigantomasaurus. So it took around 20 full minutes to get to the top of the mountain on a chairlift, and I totally wasn't nervous at all. Like, come on. Like, a cookie god getting nervous? Like, come on, man. That's not possible. I'm kind of nervous. I'm getting a nervous too. Are you getting a nervous too? Yeah, I'm kind of nervous. I get nervous, bro. I get nervous looking at the fence. Yeah, just ignore all that. I'm a pretty professional skier to say the least, so I don't think I'm gonna fall or get hurt or anything. Okay, that wasn't my fault. My friend was in the ski around him. Come on, there's like nowhere else I could have. Who do you think I am? The Michael Jordan of skiing? Like, I'm only the LeBron of skiing because LeBron's a little worse than MJ. But to be perfectly clear, I didn't crash into him. He, in fact, crashed into my skis. Honestly, watching it now, it looks like I purposely aimed for him and tried to hit him. But you know, one little fall won't stop me from shredding. I cannot see anything. Oh. Oh. I can't see where I'm going. Oh. This is the scariest thing I've ever done. You guys don't understand how happy and grateful I was to see the cabin at the bottom of the hill. I was done. Oh. So anyways, after that we went to our hotel and it really felt like we were staying in a prison. Like, look at this. We had to fit 5 grown dudes in this little room. It was quite the snuggle fest. I actually really enjoyed it. What? Anyways, once I got home, I realized maybe professional skiing just wasn't for me. So instead, I tried snowboarding. And it was way more fun and way easy. Yeah, okay, maybe snow sports aren't meant for Minecrafters. I think I came up with that conclusion. But I also played some other sports during my break, and I had a ton of fun. I played a bit of basketball. I tried tennis out for the first time. Hit a few golf balls. Man, isn't that sound so satisfying? I played a bit of volleyball. Yep, that was totally me spiking the ball. I rock climbed or bouldered a bit, and I even watched a few hockey games. Yup, you heard me right. Truly warms my heart to see this. I literally couldn't stop smiling. During the break, I also went back to school with a friend, which is kind of crazy because I dropped out of school to play video games for a living just to take a break to go back to school because I missed feeling like a student. I sound insane. But yeah, I just sat there in class pretending to be a student. Like, who does that? So yeah, that is where I've been this entire month of not uploading. And thank you, Cookie Army, for the amazing 2022 year. I honestly thought when I blew up in 2021 that would be my best year, and from there I would just fall off the grid and everybody would just forget who I am. But that was the complete opposite of what happened. So I wrote down a few goals at the start of 2022 on Twitter, and by the way, you should definitely go follow me. And out of these 8 goals I listed, guess how many I achieved? I'm just waiting for you to guess. And we only achieved 4 of these, which is still insane. The Cookie Army doubled in size from 1.8 million subscribers to 3.6. And I also feel like the quality of my videos have improved a ton, and it's only gonna get better from here. So this year, the year of 2023, here are my goals. Few key ones are 200 million views on YouTube Shorts. I have no idea how that's gonna go for me. I just threw a random number out. 5 million subscribers, which I think we can do. At least 1 stream a month. 100,000 followers on Twitter and Instagram, and 3 non-Minecraft gaming videos. Yep, I said it. None of you guys know this, but my main goal of being a YouTuber is to eventually become a personality or an influencer, and I would love to be able to post any type of gaming video and have the Cookie Army be entertained by anything. Which is why I'm planning on uploading a few non-Minecraft gaming videos or doing a few non-Minecraft streams. I'm not the most entertaining and funny person in the world, or even in my house, and I live alone. So not all of you guys will like it, but to the few of you that will, stay tuned for some non-Minecraft videos, I guess. It would just be Let's Plays of anything. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. But yeah, there are my goals. Do you think I can do it? I think the hardest ones will be to get 100k followers on Twitter and Instagram. So to motivate you to follow me even more, I have a special announcement that only you guys get to know. Since you guys watched to the end, I'll be hosting a merch giveaway. All you have to do is follow my Twitter and Instagram and like and share the giveaway post. And if you do both, you have a higher chance of winning. So yeah, go follow me at a on Twitter and Instagram. That is basically all I have to say though. The break was pretty relaxing, and it was nice to finally get away from staring at the computer for 14 hours a day and finally do something. But I'm back and I'm ready to get grinding on some Minecraft videos again. Thank you to every single one of you for watching my videos and changing my life. You guys gave me the best job in the world, and I cannot be more grateful. You guys are amazing. Anyways, I'll see you guys every single Friday, and maybe the occasional Wednesday if I decide to post like a 100 days video or like a 1 block video or something cool, or you can put it, I don't know, like a piece. Is that a working mirror in Minecraft? Wait, yeah, he didn't die. Hey, yo, what is going on here? Hey, yo! I've seen enough. Oh my god, they're everywhere! No. Oh! I probably don't need any of my balls, because I already got a giant pair myself. What the? I can crouch while flying? Oh. Trevor over here is really missing his home, man. I used to live over there, and now I'm stuck in this hell place. Just yoink these beehives. I'm not gonna lie, though, this is probably one of the biggest cracks I've ever been in. This is crit. No!
Imagine living on a peaceful Minecraft server. But after 5 real-life days, all crime becomes legal, including murder. Well, today, I created a public server with a giant map, and for 5 days, there are laws, including no trespassing, no stealing, and definitely no killing. But on day 6, when the purge begins, I'll have to face patrol and form alliances. Players also only have 1 life, meaning I have to gear up fast. So once spawning on a deserted island, I immediately crafted wooden tools. And after some exploring, I eventually discovered a shipwreck. So I swam down to a chest, found some iron, lapis, and emeralds, as well as carrots and some mending leather armor. Without wasting any time, I then started exploring this island, and eventually, I spotted something through the trees. Oh, I see a player. Yo, hello.
Yo, what's up?
How's your game going so far?
Good. I got a band set up.
Okay. Have you seen anything nearby at all?
Yes.
This player had found a mysterious ship on the beach of this island.
It kind of scared me, so I didn't go anywhere near.
And it could definitely contain some good items, so we decided to team up and investigate. Before we set sail, we crafted some iron weapons, even though we hadn't spotted any danger. But as we got closer, we noticed a crew of pillagers guarding the ship. Oh my, do you see that?
Yeah, there's people on it.
I see pillagers with banners. However, we now knew that there would be treasure on this ship, and decided to keep sailing. We could actually sneak into the bottom of the ship. Should we try it?
Yeah, we should go for the bottom.
We need to be so careful with this. Okay, you're inside?
Yeah, there's a small little
Oh, they're shooting each other. If I stand right here, they're all killing each other.
Okay.
I got one. Okay, I might just go for it. This could be a bad idea.
found the storage area. Come this way, come this way.
Okay, I think there's only one villager left. Let's go for it. Hold on. Let's fire. Now, treasure chests and barrels. We have a fishing rod, even more emeralds. All including TNT, allowing us to make explosive traps for the car. As the temple at the center contains the Purge controller. Throughout this event, you'll be setting players their hearts into eager. This would have a huge effect on who lived and died through the Purge. So we had to make sure we completed these challenges and got closer to the temple.
Over here there's a room. I didn't check any of the actual chests.
Ooh, this is good. We then finished looting the ship, whilst catching us completely off guard. The first Purge collection event begun. And players now had 15 minutes to bring the Purge controller a pufferfish. Okay. If you don't complete the challenge, the Purge controller will take 2 hearts from you. Yo, like we have cobweb.
Okay.
Luckily, we already had the materials we needed, and could immediately start fishing, hoping for the best. This is gonna be very risky.
I'm scared now. I don't know if we'll make it.
But our attention was then drawn to a player sailing past who looked very confused.
Hello! Hello! Yo!
That's why he didn't even see us.
Your skin is incredible!
Does he have a brain cell? Hello, Dinglebottom. Sup, you should join us. How's your time in the Purge going?
Back.
What's been happening?
Come over here for a minute. Come on, man. You sure it's a good idea inviting this guy to our team? You sure you think this guy's gonna be a valuable asset?
I think anyone joining us is going to be helpful.
That's
so.
true.
Yo, Dingle.
Get up here, Dingle.
So, we then became a team of 3, and it was great to find teammates this early. However, time was running out, and we still didn't have a single pufferfish. We immediately had to get back to fishing.
You have a pufferfish for the challenge, or no?
I don't actually.
Oh god.
We're really far out, and we're kind of running out of time, so... This is actually getting close. I think it will probably take us 4 or 5 minutes to get to Biddle, so we have a bit of time. Dingle, this is a gift for you.
Isn't that weird? Wait, nah, y'all are messing up. You know what? You gotta get down with it. The lily pad?
We'll see if your strat works.
Let's see if things with that work.
Luckily, Dingle had gotten his pufferfish, and Qualls managed to catch one shortly after. But I still hadn't caught one, and there were only 5 minutes remaining. So while Dingle traveled to the temple to make sure that one of us made it, Qualls decided to stay behind with me to increase my chances of catching one.
I mean, you guys have fun.
Bro, I got a bone. We've caught everything that's rare apart from a pufferfish.
True.
I caught a pufferfish! Okay, we gotta go.
Let's go.
Although we eventually caught one, there were only 3 minutes remaining, which was an extremely low amount of time. But if we were fast enough, we could still make it to spawn.
What, we have 3 minutes.
I think this is enough time. As long as this ocean is big enough, we can sail pretty fast. Bruh, this is gonna be so close. We then finally spotted land, and we're now just 300 blocks away from the temple. But we then noticed a mysterious chest in the ocean that we hoped would have something useful inside. But it was actually today's sponsor, World of Tanks. World of Tanks is an action-packed free-to-play multiplayer game for all of your favorite platforms, where you can choose from an arsenal of over 600 tanks and command them onto the battlefield with millions of other players. In World of Tanks, there's over 40 different battle arenas to discover, including open fields, forests, industrial zones, and many more. And by using different tanks such as destroyers, artillery, or even light tanks, there are infinite ways to strategize your style of play. World of Tanks also has historically accurate tank models and vehicle characteristics that make you feel like a real tank commander on the battlefield. And you can also earn experience to modify and upgrade your tank to become the ultimate tournaments with gold prizes. So, if you haven't already, download World of Tanks using the link in the description, and by using the code TANKMANIA, you can gain 250,000 credits, 7 days of premium, Tier 5 premium tank Excelsior, and 3 Tier 6 rental tanks for 10 battles. Huge thank you to World of Tanks for sponsoring this video, and now let's continue. So, we now had under 30 seconds remaining, but we're extremely close to the temple. I think I see something in through the trees.
Come on. It's there, literally right there.
But sadly, it was too late, and 2 hearts were taken from both me and Qualls. No. And now our only option to get our hearts back was to make sure that we completed the future challenges.
Dingle, did you make it? I made it. You made it.
I literally caught the pufferfish in the last second, but we didn't manage to get it. People are just ominously looking at us right now. Yo, you go to Rogue Swordsman. Can you hear him?
No.
SK, do you have a mic?
Oh, yeah, I do have a mic.
Oh, nice.
Rogue, do you not have a plan? Think about your actions.
Oh my god, he's going We then discovered this temple contained trades for rare items, including level 6 enchanted books, as well as 3 legendary weapons. Skull crossbow. And the one that caught my attention the most was the Warden crossbow, which is crafted using rare items from ancient cities. It fires explosive sonic projectiles that are extremely deadly, so later on we were definitely going to try and come back for it. Plus, we were currently quite understacked, so we plan to start exploring structures and increase our gear. Yeah, we should note down what enchanted books we can buy because some of them might be really good later on. We will then notice a Shardless 6 book trade costing 3 hearts.
No way!
And for some reason decided this was a good deal, even though he didn't have any diamonds or an anvil.
I make good choices with my money.
So, before Dingle could sell any more of his hearts, he decided to leave the temple and start looking for caves or structures. And after some exploring, we eventually discovered a custom dark oak biome.
Whoa.
Yo,
That owl?
how do we tame this thing? We then continued exploring the forest, and eventually we made an extremely lucky find. Oh yo, I see something over there. Wait, no way. This is like a custom mansion. This mansion can give us access to a ton of chests as well as totems, which would be one of the most essential items in an event with only one life. However, we knew that this structure was guarded by a ton of pillagers and evokers, and with our current armor, we could die in a single hit. So, before we entered, we decided that we were going to smelt the iron that we collected along the way, and craft ourselves at least 1 iron piece each. However, we didn't know that other teams were exploring nearby, and looting this mansion wouldn't be an easy task.
There's a team.
Oh no.
Like, they're going in straight away.
Dude,
Gonna take our stuff.
we're gonna have to go in. You can't let them take this from us.
I don't even think they noticed us. Okay, there goes the bottom floor. I think we should go top floor.
Yeah, we gotta get this loot, I think. The thing is, we just have to be so careful. Oh man, I need a helmet though. Let me just get one. So we decided to take a risk and enter the mansion on the top floor. And when we broke in, we immediately found some good farming materials. Whoa, oh no, that's so good. Yo, 3 more TNT, a sharp 2 sword. Okay, let's keep going. If we can get more of these chests before the other team. Oh my god, that's a guy.
Be careful, be careful.
You be careful, Quartz. That can one tap us. Oh my.
Fire aspect too? Bro, what?
I then realized the team below us were my enemies from the last event, and I knew they were going to steal as much of our loot as possible. When we found a room with a ton of chests, they appeared directly behind us.
Stars, whoa.
We found this thing first, guys.
Hop on the chest, hop on the chest. Yo, no one gets it, Pop the ball. I'm gonna get it first. It's going up. The Vindicator. Oh no. That is only, there's poop in there. So much poop in these chests. Sorry.
Oh my. Almost every chest had now been taken, and the way was to get some iron, almost everything had been looted by soup steam. So our focus then shifted towards getting totems, as they were by far the most valuable item in this mansion, and I could still hear evokers lurking nearby. Oh!
Oh, be careful!
Kill it! Yes! Yes!
Die!
No! Oh! Oh my god! They're right behind me! However, I then remembered that this structure actually had a secret underground area I'd actually explored before in my 100-day videos, so I continued exploring the mansion and eventually found the staircase that led to the basement. Okay, go, Qualls, Dingle, Qualls, let's go. But they're not with us right now. As soon as I reached the bottom, I immediately raced towards the chests. But as soon as I opened one, I heard that Dingle was in danger.
I'm down! Who is this?
No, Dingle!
Oh my god, touch you! Wait, what?
Dingle, stay alive. Okay, we need to be careful. Wait, Qualls. Okay, I played this mod before. There's a room with this, like, totem boss thing. If we can just rush to that and take the totem and then leave, that'll be all we need. Let's just let them clear out the bombs for us, and then as soon as we see that room, just go in. Qualls. The boss was somehow right next to us, so knowing we had no time to waste, I immediately started attacking. Oh, guys, we gotta rush this thing.
Wait, I shot it. Wait, my bow does so much damage.
Oh, nice, nice.
I one-tapped your bow. Oh, we saw something.
Go! Go! Yeah, I'm gonna run in and run a ton of TNT because it's like stationary, right? Let's go.
Wait, you got it.
Actually, the key ingredient for a red rate that completely changed the course of that staircase. Literally right there. It's just like wait for them to leave, follow them back to that base. Following them and trying to take it back, as at some point they would have to store their items in a chest. So we started waiting for them to leave, eventually saw them moving, but Dingle started getting way too close and almost blew our cover. Dingle! What the? You almost just gave away our location. They're talking about Captain. Okay, where are they going? We need to follow them. Do not let us get caught though. There's a board. They know that's it. Oh yeah, I see them. We see them on top of the trees. We then followed them through the forest, finally spotted exactly what we were hoping for. That's a base, that seems like a base, yeah. We technically aren't allowed to steal before the purge begins, obviously, but if they stole the stuff from us first, as long as they don't know it's us, it's fine. Now, all we had to do was wait for them to leave, and we could get back our tokens and other materials. And after waiting for a while, they eventually left, so now was the perfect opportunity. And guys, before we continue, these videos take me an insane amount of time to make, so if you're in that 90% of my viewers who aren't subscribed, then you should definitely hit that button. It's completely free and helps out a ton. Also, follow me on Twitter and join the event Discord below for a chance to play in these videos. Wait, go. Take everything in the chest. No rewards. You come to claim our stuff. What is this? There's a chest full of... Oh my... emerald block.
Yo, what are you using? This face?
Yeah, we live it.
Really? I don't think it looks. Why are you running?
No! Hell, there was an admin watching. We didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, what did we do? We just...
You were literally stealing.
Okay, they literally followed us around the mansion, and they took that stuff from us, so we just took it back.
No. I watched the whole event.
actually, I was-
and I know what happened.
Help! We didn't do anything wrong.
What did you guys do?
We didn't do anything. So lost. Yes! Oh, thank you.
What are you doing?
We're taking donations.
And now somebody's giving the prisoners.
Well, they need to live, right? They won't be Christmas if they're dead.
Luckily, we were only trapped for 10 minutes, which wasn't too bad, until the next Purge Collection event begun. Players now had to bring the giant zombie a piece of netherrack. No! Netherrack? Dude! We're trapped in it! What are we gonna do?
That means that we're gonna go from 8 hearts to 6.
Okay, how much longer do we have?
You're trapped for 10 minutes, and that was like a few minutes ago.
Once when all hope was lost, a friendly player willing to help us that appeared. Mind of Neo.
Hello.
How come you have no armor?
I've been building dirt house this whole time.
We're kind of in a predicament right now. Neo actually didn't have any teammates, and he decided to join up with us. And straight away, we knew that our only hope for not losing another 2 hearts was to form a plan to get netherrack. If you're down to join up with us, we can give you this, and then can you try and scout for a lava pool near us? The second we're out of here, we just need to rush to the nether. Just try your best. Just note down the coordinates and we'll run there, okay? We then watched as players return their netherrack while time continued ticking down. Freedom looks so fun. But eventually, we were freed from prison with 13 minutes remaining. Yes! We're free. Dingle! Yes, okay, we're free. Neo then messaged me saying that he found a lava pool, so we started running towards his coordinates. Okay, let's go. But because we were brought all the way back to Super Space when released from prison, we had a very long way to travel. Okay, we need to go. There's 3 minutes left. What is this thing?
I don't think we're gonna see it.
We can. Neo said he's made the portal already. Go. Please say this portal is high up. I see it. Yeah, down there. Go. And when we eventually spotted Neo's base, there were now just 2 minutes remaining.
Yo, did you make it?
Yeah, I made the portal.
Alright, go.
Okay. 1 minute 30 seconds.
There's someone here. I got some. I'm going back.
Come on.
Go.
Quick.
Yeah, I got it. Bro, we gotta get this serious time.
1 minute left. Luckily for us, Neo's base was right next to the temple, and we still had a chance. 50 seconds.
Right there.
Oh, he's right there.
We can do this. I think we actually can, because we're only 100 blocks away.
No way.
Oh,
No shot.
go. My heart is racing right now.
No, we made it. I think we unironically made it.
There is no way. We were in prison for 10 minutes. And luckily, we completed the challenge just in time.
Come on, let's go.
Neo, we are so lucky that you had a lava pool below your base.
Let's go, bro.
I'm so happy that we don't have 6 hearts right now. Take this chest plate, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Don't touch that cake. Don't touch that cake.
What? Okay.
I'm hit 2 hearts. Come here. I'll show you.
Don't touch the cake for 2 weeks.
No, over here.
Do not take from this platter or doom shall befall you. I'm gonna get killed! No!
I'm doing it.
Wait, hold on.
Touching the cake.
Everyone, quick.
Yeah, I did it again.
So, we then decided to leave the temple and start searching for a good location to build a base. But as we were leaving, we spotted a terrifying team who were already equipped with full netherite armor.
We're not cheating. We're not cheating. We found,
And it turned out that they found the rarest structure in the game after just 2 hours.
Oh, wait, there's another armor right there. Wait, run.
So we were definitely going to try and stay very far away from these players during the purge. The thing is, if there are people like running around in netherite, if we just set off traps, even if teams are in netherite, it wouldn't be a huge deal. Luckily, we had a huge supply of TNT, and I decided that I was going to make a trap that was even more deadly than in my last video. It would definitely keep us safe when the purge began. Yeah, we should set up a base with tons of traps. Maybe like a lava moat around everything, like traps inside. We then scouted the forest for a good, secure location to set up a base, and eventually we spotted the perfect spot.
Oh, imagine you made like an underground, like underwater thing here. That'd be kind of cool.
Oh, yo. So, we decided we were going to build an entrance in the side of the cliff and make a giant underwater base. And if you couldn't already tell by my teammates whispering, it was getting very late at night, so my teammates had to log off. But I don't sleep, so I decided to stay online and collect a ton of wood, and then begun building an exterior. Supply drops with blocks inside actually dropped at the temple, giving me and other players a pretty much infinite supply of wood, which allowed me to build this giant room as well as water elevators. So the next day, Neo and Qualls both logged on, and I decided to give them a tour of our new base. Okay, let me show you guys this build. Yeah, it's gonna be a massive wall trap with dripstones at the bottom.
Yeah.
Then I built this room down here, and we have an elevator on the other side.
This is so cool down here.
The underwater is so good. I love looking into this. I think all we need is to have like a enchanting station once we actually go mining. Before we set out on a mining trip, we decided to complete the trap just in case players tried to secretly trespass. However, while discussing plans with Qualls, a player decided to secretly trespass.
Oh my god, Common Hat's upstairs. Wait.
Oh my god.
Common Hat, I see you running around.
Common, why is Common? He's trespassing.
Ain't no way. I'm not. It's called visitation.
No. Common Hat, where are you living?
I'm hobo.
You don't have a house yet?
I'm a hobo.
Yeah, who's on team 18? What's your plan?
I'm a hobo.
Well, you actually don't have a team.
No.
Yeah, you do. I can see it, and I just typed /list.
No, that's a lie. I'm a hobo.
Oh my god. Your team, he's with those netherite people that we saw.
What? No.
Common Hat, we're gonna need you to leave, okay? No trespassing.
This is a nice place, by the way. I like it.
Thank you.
It'd be a shame if it burned down. Anyway, goodbye.
Common Hat is a very deadly player, and knowing his team already had netherite armor had me slightly worried. And judging by their threats, this team definitely weren't willing to alliance. And what we didn't know at the time is that this team had a method of killing players before the purge even begun, but technically didn't break any rules. And unfortunately, we were going to have many more encounters with them later on. Well, we should definitely get that trap going. If anybody trespasses, we just get a free loot drop, and like, we actually aren't breaking any rules, so it's not any more trespassers. We then began building our traps, leading down the dripstones on the north. Now that things were also about to get online, we decided to go on a mining trip. While Qualls wanted to stay at the base fishing to try and get rare items.
Sniper looking for the sea fishing rod.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Okay, if anybody like does try to trespass, you can just.
I'm just gonna run back inside.
Oh, yo, Dingle! Yo, wait, what happened to your leather pants? Do you still have those?
No, I got rid of it.
What? I don't even have any pants.
What? So we've been sitting here without any pants, and you're just hiding there?
No.
This ice is really, really terrifying. We should just get like a torch or something right above it. Wait, Dingle, I just realized why ice is appearing everywhere, because you have freaking Frostwalker. Yeah, well, you almost got...
Go down the thing into the freezer.
So we then set out on a journey to loot some structures and find some diamonds. Parkour.
I got this.
How you even...
No, I'm like this. I'm like that. I'm here.
After some exploring, we discovered a mysterious camp structure. Oh, I see pillagers. I do not have big gear for this. Oh my, there's so many of them. Dude, let's just steal the stuff, break all the chests, and then dip. Oh, look at this loot! Oh my! Fire aspect stone sword, half iron armor. Wait, if we just run into the house, then block the doors off, they can't do anything, right? Oh! There's one in there! It's in there! It's in there! Oh! Block up!
There's so many. I see them, bro.
I'm just gonna hit them with fire aspect. Okay, let's go. Yo, this is a good chest too. Well, that's a good way to get iron armor. There's more stuff over here, I think. Oh, 2 chests in this house. I'm bringing 2 iron sword in there. Oh, so take it. More slime. Oh, vindicated. Get it. Cool. Oh, watch out! There's a guy.
Whoa, wait, there's a custom biome, man.
We then continued looking for structures, but noticed a village built by other players. So hoping to form an alliance before the purge began, crossed the lake to meet them. Yo, hello Bobby Rambo.
Hello, guys.
I like the base, it's looking good. We then started talking about our plans for surviving the purge, but these players didn't seem too confident in surviving.
I don't think I'm gonna meet you at the end. I can
Bobby, you have too much to live for. We then decided to alliance and share the coordinates of the base, as we were keen to make as many alliances as possible. Okay, I appreciate it. Starting trip anyway, so good luck. Steal the book. He then found a cave and decided to start mining for an enchantment table.
Beach.
Oh my god, what did you guys do? Luckily, as we went deeper, we discovered a massive lush cave, and I spotted 2 diamonds straight away. Dingle also then found 4 diamonds, meaning we now had enough for enchantments. So I then mined 4 obsidian, and we enchanted our gear. We also mined a couple of diamonds, and now had 1 diamond armor piece each. With our improved gear, we decided that now would be a good time to explore the nether, so we traveled back to our base and reunited with Qualls. Qualls better have fished up the entire ocean. He's still going!
Come over here, have a look at this. I got a couple of things, yeah.
Damn!
I got a mending.
Oh
I got a
my
mending one.
Bro!
Yo! Yo, we have so much stuff for you.
Oh, thank you.
I have this.
Let's go. Suck this dick, bro.
Finally, we were ready to enter the nether. Okay, down here, guys. However, what we didn't realize is entering the nether was actually a huge mistake, as not too far away from our portal was a mysterious temple that had been built by a Voma's team, and the course of this event was about to completely change. Since the Voma's team were already equipped with netherite armor, these players decided to spend their time setting up traps around the map, so that they could harvest extra hearts from the dead players that fell into them. And although most of these traps were in the overworld, Common Hat's trap was located in the nether, and was by far the deadliest out of all of them. Not only did it look like a regular custom structure, but the entrance also had a tripwire that dropped an extremely deadly TNT minecart, insta-killing any player who enters.
If there's a bad player there, it's definitely looted.
Yeah, there might be some hidden gold blocks. After some exploring, we luckily came across a different structure, which was just a regular bastion. Although when we realized it was already looted, we continued exploring. Let's just go a different direction then. And eventually, we spotted something in the distance.
Wait, y'all see that? Up here, man.
What the heck?
Ooh, let's go for that.
Yeah.
So then Hats then watched from the top of the pyramid as we got closer and closer to the structure, knowing at least one player from our team was about to be gone forever.
Yo, what's up?
Well, how's your game going so far?
Yo, Yuri!
Nice.
What a mess you've made. Your friend was trespassing on my property, unfortunately.
You do realize killing puts you in prison for the rest of the event, right?
But it was not killing people, it was the boss, and he accidentally set it off. It's not my fault, is it? It doesn't matter at the end of the day. You'll all be exterminated like the filthy trespassers you are. See, I am so mean.
Common Hats then reunited with his team without any punishment. While my teammate that I'd been with since the beginning was gone, and at this point we had no idea what to do next. The thing is, I don't even think there's anything we can do, because
Look in the chat. They knew it was for us.
I legit can't trust any other team in this event. But when almost all hope was lost, we then remembered there was a chance that we could bring Qualls back to life. Oh wait, you guys remember the pedestal we found in the mansion yesterday?
Yeah, I remember that.
We need to go for that. When we first saw this pedestal, we didn't think much of it, as the items required were extremely hard to get, especially a dragon head, which can only be found on an end ship. However, we did already have the enchanted totem required, and ender pearls were easy to find in the nether.
Yeah, there's no way we just let him like die like this.
So, we then promised ourselves we were not only going to revive Qualls, but we were also going to take down Avoma's entire team when the purge began. Should we try looting the nether?
Yeah, I think we have to get some stuff. We need to be able to beat that team at the end.
However, to stand a chance in a fight against even one of them, we would have to make much better armor and weapons. We also decided we would have to get at least one legendary weapon, as Avoma's team were almost definitely going to have some of their own. And the other two legendary weapons, apart from the Warden Crossbow, were the Shulker Staff, which can fire explosive Shulker bullets, or let you teleport, and its main requirement is Shulker Shells, so this wasn't currently obtainable as the end doesn't open until day 5. And lastly are the Wither Sickles, which are dual-wield weapons with no attack cooldown, allowing for deadly combos, and they can also be thrown to inflict wither damage. This requires wither roses, which are obtained by summoning a wither, so if we found a nether fortress, we were also definitely going to try and get this weapon. So we then scouted the nether for a structure, and eventually spotted some blackstone. Oh yo, there's a bastion right here.
Hopefully it's not looted.
Oh nice, this is a treasure bastion. Okay, let's literally grab every single gold block, and then we'll loot the, Oh yo! Nice. Run! Run! Dingle! Be careful!
Oh my god!
Okay, we're gonna get so many gold blocks from this. We should just make infinite gapples.
I don't know where the gold block is.
I speedrun.
Speedrun. I'm dead! Hold on, I got run. Oh my god, I come in.
Neo! Stay!
Oh my god, I got me that 2.5 points, bro. This is so dangerous.
Be careful!
We got Neo!
Oh my god. Okay, chest right here. We have a smelting touch. What is that? Yo, smelting touch pickaxe, by the way. You can buy one of those at middle, but it costs a part of health, so that's such a good fine. Nice. Okay, let's get into the treasure room, because imagine there's netherite in there. Please say it's a lot of gold blocks.
Oh, be careful, guys.
Oh, this is the one with so many gold blocks.
Yeah, be careful.
Fruits! Do I have a boat? Oh! Neo, be careful. Oh!
I got the spawn.
I'm in lava.
Yeah, I got the spawn.
Netherite ingot. Oh
Nah.
my.
Oh, shit, wait, debris. Roll.
Protection 4. I'm gonna die.
No, you're good.
Protection 4 diamond. Holy. We then mined all of the gold blocks in the treasure room and started trading for ender pearls, as the only way to get a dragon head was to find an end ship in the outer end. Oh, 4 ender pearls. So we wanted to go to bed when the end opened on day 5, just before the purge begins. One thing we probably want to try and do is get speed potions, because we could get speed.
Oh, I think we have Netherwort at the base. Someone really early gave me one piece of Netherwort for no reason, so I think we have one.
What? How? What?
No, he was just walking. This was in like the first 5 minutes of the game, which is
How did he get it?
interesting. I have no idea.
We then explored even more and discovered a nether fortress with spawner right here. Meaning we can
This is gonna hit them both, yes. I don't know why it came so good.
So this was a lucky find.
Oh
However,
my
the
god.
next purge collection then begun. Players now had to
I think I have enough now.
Oh boy. This puts us in huge danger of losing 2 more hearts, as we were very far out in the nether without any obsidian to make a portal.
Wait, I think I know where an amethyst is. Wait, remember that one cave that we went into?
I don't know, but how are we gonna get back there? Our only option to getting back to the overworld was to retrace our steps and find our original portal, but we had a long way to travel. Bruh. Where even is this man? Be careful, be careful. Oh! Oh my... That's so close.
Bitch!
Oh! Oh my god!
Are you good? Is that live for you too?
No, you just pushed me off. Ah! Where is Big Rocket? We need to actually sweat right now. This way, and we're going the wrong way again. Okay.
Why are we following him? Why is there GPS so bad, bro?
No! Do you have a fire res? Oh my... No, we need to go faster. I just ate my last golden carrot.
I want 5 pieces of food.
We were also now completely out of food, and Neo and Dingle couldn't sprint anymore. And although we eventually found some woodlands, we lost even more valuable time, and now had less than 10 minutes to make spyglass. Yeah. This way, I remember this place. But luckily, we spotted one of our allies who could guide us through the nether.
Is there another portal near here?
Yeah, I came from...
Oh my god, hey,
here.
he's saying there's another portal up there.
Oh, Bobby, you've saved us. Wait, Bobby, are you able to show us to your portal?
Yeah, this way.
Okay, quick. Where's Dingle?
Dingo!
Dingle!
Wait,
I remember you.
He's bringing us back to the overworld. With Bobby, we gotta go. Bobby, we don't have time to mine quartz.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, thank you so much, Bobby. Bobby, take this as a gift.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. We then finally returned to the overworld with under 8 minutes remaining, but we then discovered that the portal led to an extremely deep cave that would take ages to surface from. No! What is this? Well, okay, go back to the other one. Go to this one. Go to this one. What is this? He then resorted to trying to secretly steal, with our options running out fast. Okay, do they have amethyst? Please. We have to just dig up. There, we gotta go. Dingle, quick. We gotta go. However, while digging to surface, we heard a voice from above, which gave us hope of trading for the materials.
Wait, 5 minutes. I didn't realize.
Hello?
Dingle, Dingle.
LMK got it. No! Stop.
No, what are you doing?
We need to go. Pass it on surface. Please help us. We need amethyst.
I got
LMK goodness, we need your goodness right now, please.
goddess and one second.
Oh my god, we straight up dug in her face. There's an ocean. I'm jumping in.
Go.
I'm above.
Wait, what if we find people? Like, there's people down here. Yo.
Do you guys have amethyst?
Do you guys have any amethyst or know where amethyst is?
I have that is all I have on me.
Does anyone have copper?
Bro!
Oh yeah, let me go grab this.
What for copper ingots, and I also traded 1 amethyst to Neo. However, to get the remaining 2 amethysts, we needed to get extremely lucky and find an amethyst geode in the ocean. Yeah, Neo, you go to the middle. Me and Dingle can keep looking. Wait, is this one right here? Oh, take the copper. You need 2, right? There's nothing. Oh man.
No, we're gonna have 7 hearts.
But after a few minutes of sailing, it was too late, and me and Dingle were now on 7 hearts. No. That is so painful. Why does this have to happen? How on earth are we gonna survive the purge?
Hopefully Neo got it.
Please say Neo got it. We then reunited with Neo on a nearby beach and realized that he didn't make it to the temple either.
Yo.
What happened then?
I was just there. I entered and the event went off.
No, dude.
All right there.
What? John Fortnite just fell from the sky! Oh my god!
John Fortnite.
Yeah.
This is insane.
John Fortnite, we have come bearing gifts.
Do you have extra food?
No, not really.
Okay. Yo, give me that back. What are you talking about? That's crazy.
Yo, man, what would it take to get this?
Oh,
that goes for a lot in these bars.
We charged like 5 diamonds for a blaze rod.
Oh, I'm sadly all out.
We were quite enjoying ourselves on this beach. However, the other players who lived here then appeared.
You guys need to leave. No. If you guys didn't get any permission.
Yo, es que
Okay.
Seppi.
That's we have to leave.
Okay.
Seppi.
Ah! What? Even though PvP was still off, they dramatically chased us away.
Get in!
What are they doing? Neo's done for. No, but they can't even do anything. Surprisingly, this village actually became a battleground later on, so visiting early was actually very useful. We then started traveling back towards our base, and after the nether we had quite a low amount of food, but luckily we stumbled across a player's tavern. Damn, this is such a good build. This is nuts. How long did this take you guys?
A day. It's just me alone. It's free food, but you have to sit down.
Okay, that is a good deal in my opinion.
That is very
I feel honored to sit next to John Fortnite.
Have some red stick as your starter. Now, we also have some beer. There you go.
Yo, we then finally returned to our base, and I decided that it was time for another nighttime building session. I'm gonna spend some time building it up between today and tomorrow. And Neo also decided to join me, so we made a plan to double the size of our base and expand underwater to build a giant farm. So we began building.
1, 2.
I then extended our corridor upstairs and built an extremely lethal piston trap just in case anybody got past our first trap during the purge. So imagine somebody's chasing us in the purge and stuff.
What?
Yeah, it's so nuts. And look out, there's dripstones that insta-kill.
That's amazing.
However, our building then hugely slowed down when we started on our underwater farm, as we had a ton of water to remove and kept drowning while trying to build. But I then remembered that Quoll stored some Nautilus shells in our fishing chest, and we also had fishing rods with maxed out enchantments.
Okay, also, ça.
Breaking 3 custom vanishing, Law 2 decided that we were going to build a conduit with permanent water breathing. 18 levels for this. Go crazy and kill everything. Pig. I cannot wait till we build that farm. We then mined a ton of quartz, finally made 2 overpowered fishing rods so that we could get the 6 Nautilus shells that we needed much faster. And there we go. War 2 Luck of the Sea mending fishing rods. That is insane. Ooh, I got Luck of the Sea to a breaking through rod. Ooh, I got a saddle. Oh, yo. Oh man, look at that. Oh, yo. Oh my, efficiency 4 power holder. Mending book. Oh, yo.
Oh, that's so good.
Even though we got some really good catches, we've been fishing for ages and still hadn't caught a Nautilus shell. So instead, we decided to start scouting the ocean for drowned zombies, which was a much faster method of collecting shells. We found one.
Oh, they're drowned.
We could get a treasure map from one of these things as well. There, a treasure map, and... it's far away. Oh, I see one,
Oh, it's holding it.
Yes! Come on, please. Yes, let's go. Okay, that's 3. The guy there. Let's literally just swim and scout.
Oh, another one.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, it's holding it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, this one has it. This one has it. Give it to me. let's go. That's 5. Alright, 3 more. There's a room portal. Oh, 2 gold blocks. I will definitely take that. What is that thing? Oh, I saw one of these last time.
It's a fossil.
It's a coconut crab fossil, yeah. You then notice that the buried treasure was really close, which could potentially give us a Heart of the Sea. That was the one other rare item that we were missing. Oh, no way! No way! That's so good. Literally 2 more drowned and then we can build so fast. After some more sailing, we then finally spotted an ocean monument, which was a really lucky find, as we could now get prismarine, sponges, and gold blocks. Okay, this is the strat. So you see those arches on the side that we're going to?
Yeah.
We just dig into that, and then we'll be safe. Go, go, go. Okay. Door. Oh my god, I actually got it. Okay, dig into this, and then just block the water above us. Yo, we're gonna have so much stuff. Okay. We need this prismarine. We need 32 of it. Okay, let's go. Go, go. Quick, I'm gonna die. Guardians literally do like half my health in one shot because we're on 7 hearts. While sailing back to our base, we found the final 2 Nautilus shells, meaning we could now finally build our conduit. And then, bang, conduit. Like, we'll build it really low down so that people raiding our base don't get butts from it.
Wait, doesn't it look like super ugly though?
It's fine.
Okay. Spends hours on this beautiful base, but alright.
This is built in memory of Qualls, the greatest fisherman of our district. Yo! Let's go! Conduit power.
Oh, this is so much better.
Oh, we just infinitely breathe underwater. Amazing. We probably could have finished our build by now, but having the conduit power made building way more satisfying, and we then constructed our giant underwater farm. At the beginning of the next day, I kind of forgot to hit record, so you're now seeing Neo's POV, and since Dingle wasn't going to be online for another 30 minutes, we decided we were going to do some more fishing. However, as soon as we started, the next purge collection then begun. Players now had to find a piece of magenta dye. Oh, what is this?
Magenta dye. How do you get that? That's
the hardest dye to get in the game. To craft this, we needed 1 piece of lapis, red dye, and 1 pink dye. Luckily, we had lapis stored at our base, and we also borrowed a red flower from the way. We're gonna have to wait for now. But finding the flower that gave pink dye was going to be quite difficult. As to find it, we needed a flower forest biome. However, right as we were about to set out exploring, we spotted the player teamed with Common Hat, who designed the trap that killed Qualls. Pull the trap. Come on, come down. Okay, just walk down. If a Voma entered our base like Common Hat, he was guaranteed to fall into our traps. We stood in the corridor, trying to not look suspicious, hoping for the best. Yo.
Yeah, go.
What did I say? Do the thing, so throw it all.
Wait, Voma actually didn't even see our trap, but he didn't want to be caught breaking the rules, so wanting to get some payback, I decided to try and convince him to enter. Voma, look under this.
I know, I saw
See?
I don't know what it is.
We can give you...
I don't know what you I just don't trust you at all.
You can have a tour of the...
Du hast mit der Meditationsübung im Wohnzimmer begonnen, aber jetzt willst du draußen weitermachen. Finde deine innere Mitte. Offline. Teste YouTube Premium jetzt kostenlos.
We can give you... I don't know what you I just don't trust you at all.
You can have a tour of the upstairs if you want.
You don't want a high-speed elevator ride?
No!
It was so
I didn't even see it, but he just... literally didn't even acknowledge the trap, he just stopped it in no reason.
Not the trespassing, that's why.
Unfortunately, we would have to find a different way to take down a Voma later on, and since time was still